Hola amigos, Daniela here from Through the Looking Glass. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. In this channel, I make videos about my life with chronic illnesses. Today, I want to talk about the holidays. I don't know about you, but how has this happened? I can't believe it's this time of the year again. But before the holidays creeps up on us, I'm going to share you my best tips on how to survive the holidays. But honestly, this is not only for people who live with chronic illnesses. Anyone can benefit from those tips. So if you think anybody would benefit from this video, make sure to share with them. First step is to get organized. You really don't want to leave everything for last minute and feel super overwhelmed. Obviously, you will need to manage your energy. Have a calendar where you can visualize all your commitments and everything that you want to achieve. Make sure that you don't do too much in a week, and especially try to not have more than one commitment a day. You know your body best and plan accordingly. Something that I do that works really well for me is I color code the activities according to the amount of energy that will take from me. I will color red anything that will take a lot of energy from me and will definitely require some recovery time. Then I'll have orange or yellow for activities that are doable as long as I don't have anything else that day. And green for activities that I know my body can handle easily. My rule is to never book more than 1 or 2 red activities in a week, and I always make sure that I have enough rest before and after. So now I'm going to talk about a few areas of the holidays that can really drain your energy, like decorating the house, entertaining, events, traditions, buying gifts. I love the holidays, and there's nothing like Christmas to get people overboard with decorating. YouTube will be filled with videos titled "Decorate with me." Don't worry, it's coming. I'm getting one of those to you. But also the stores and the music and everything around you is screaming Christmas at you. So much pressure to decorate indoors, outdoors, even in the movies. There are so many movies out there about people going crazy with hosting guests.
Folks, Merry Christmas.
To decorating competitions.
Buddy.
You can easily feel the pressure to decorate. My advice, only do it if you enjoy it. Don't do it if it's just because that's what people do or what the expectations are. Do it for yourself. I mean, you can always skip Christmas.
We skip Christmas. We'll go bask in the Caribbean sun.
We skip Christmas.
But if you do find yourself in the group of people who do decorate for the holidays, here are a few tips. Don't overdo it. Start early so that you don't feel the pressure to have it done by a certain date. Do it in stages. I have a fairly big house and I have a good amount of Christmas decorations that I have accumulated over the years. So what I do is I do 1 room per day. Typically, I'll take one day to do just the Christmas tree, and then I'll do another day the fireplace mantle. Another day I may do the stairs, and maybe outdoors I'll take it over a few days. That way I actually enjoy the process without killing myself. Then get help. Don't do it all yourself. Get a spouse, get a friend, family members, your kids, have them all help you out. Invite a friend over, make a fun little afternoon tea where you get to gossip and have fun decorating the house. So next, let's talk about attending events. That's a time of the year that there is a lot of extra events. For those with kids, there might be end of year school presentations and plays. If you work, there might be work parties, not to mention all of the family get-togethers. We find ourselves having more outings in a time of the year where there's simply a lot more to do. The first tip is don't be afraid to say no. You don't have to attend everything. It is so easy this time of the year to fall into that trap where you say yes for more than you should. There is so much pressure around the holidays, especially if you are a people pleaser like me. Letting go of the guilt and the fear of missing out if you don't do everything is a very important step to surviving the holidays. Then you're going to prioritize because you can't do it all. Prioritize which events and outings you really want to participate. Ask yourself, what am I gaining if I go? What am I really missing if I don't? Is this experience really going to add me happiness and enjoyment? Will I be very upset if I don't go? How much will it affect me in terms of managing energy and preventing flares? Make your decisions based on those answers. Use the calendar method to help you decide what to attend. If you do decide to attend something, don't feel you have to stay for the whole time. If you start to feel unwell and your body's telling you this is not a good idea, feel free to leave. Excuse yourself and go. Simple as that. You don't owe anybody anything. Unless, of course, you're carpooling or you drove somebody to an event, which, by the way, I would advise against. Unless you carpooled with someone to an event and you have the ability to catch an Uber or a taxi and go home early. Whenever you accept an invitation, make sure to let the person or the coordinator know that you may need to cancel last minute and try to have some sort of backup plan. Can someone go in your place? Can you sell the tickets? Is it possible to reschedule? Try to stick to your normal diet. It is so easy to indulge in the holidays with alcohol and sugar and things that you shouldn't be eating. Allow a little bit of fun within what you know your body can handle. If you have food sensitivities or allergies, be aware when food is being served to you. Don't be afraid to ask for the ingredients if you're not sure what's in it. Next, let's talk about entertaining. I love entertaining, but it can be very taxing on you. Keep it simple. Don't feel you have to impress anybody. The whole focus of the holidays is to have fun. Order food, why not? Enlist help. Have people bring food. Do a potluck. Have people stay and help you clean up. Make sure you have a time to start and end. That way, guests know when to leave. Disclosing you have a chronic illness may be helpful. You don't have to go into too much detail, but just say that you're struggling with fatigue and make sure that you have an end time for guests to leave. Next, let's talk about traditions. I am big on traditions. I had them growing up and I have so many good memories about it, and I really want to pass that on to my children. Some of our favorite family traditions are decorating the Christmas tree together, having family movie night, driving around to see the Christmas lights, and making a gingerbread house. These are all memories that are important to me, but they do take up energy. So what I try to do is, instead of having a set date for each activity, I try to set up a date range and I see which day that I'm feeling best. So instead of telling the kids, we're gonna make a gingerbread house this Saturday, I say, let's try to make a gingerbread house this week, and then I'll pick the day that I'm feeling best. I'll be honest and say that this technique is getting a little bit harder as my kids grow because they all have so many commitments, but when the kids were small, it was so much easier. In the recent years, I may have to settle to do those activities with only one or a few of my kids instead of everybody. Next, let's talk about buying gifts. I'm not going to get into the discussion of should you or should you not and what the real meaning of Christmas is. The reality is most of us end up buying something for someone. If this is you, I'm going to give you some tips on how to make your life a little bit easier. I have 2 words for you. Buy online. Just picture this. Getting dressed, getting into your car, driving to the stores, finding parking place, walking into the stores, finding what you're looking for, lining up, paying, bringing the stuff back into the car, bringing the stuff back into your house. I'm already tired just saying it. Not only this is very exhausting, but the sensory overload of crowds and music and noise can be very, very aggravating to people with chronic illnesses. But if you must go to a store, or if you're the kind of person that this is a tradition for you and you do enjoy going shopping, then the following tips would apply to you. First, avoid rush hour, like weekends and evenings. Second, know what you're looking for. Avoid going to the stores and just browsing and walking around in the hopes that you're gonna find something to that special someone. If you get to the stores already knowing what you're gonna buy, or at least have an idea, it makes the whole experience way less stressful and more efficient. Don't leave it for last minute. Don't be afraid to use mobility aids. Either you own them yourself or use the ones that are available at stores. Places like Walmart or malls often have complimentary wheelchairs, and that can make a world of a difference, because if you're not spending your energy standing in line and walking through the aisles, and especially people with POTS where standing aggravates your symptoms, just doing the shopping on a wheelchair can be so much more enjoyable. Well, friends, those are my best tips on how to get through the holidays. Let's see how many of those I'm going to be implementing myself. I will be doing Vlogmas this year, and I will be vlogging every other day in the month of December. So I'll be sharing with you all those tips that I'm telling you today. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with someone who you think would enjoy it. Ciao for now, and I'll see you in the next one.